Welcome everyone to AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia. I am your host, Dick Weatherspoon, bringing you all the action of 3 big matches this week. We're kicking off with the Earn Your Stripes match, or lack thereof. The winner of this one will get away with not being the referee for the next 2 contests. The loser will have to don the stripes and join the action as the 3rd person in the ring. So a long night ahead for one of these two. It's either going to be Lacey James on the left-hand side of your screen or the Soulkiller on the right-hand side. Both of these two will be involved in the 4-person AWA Top Rope Wrestling Light Heavyweight Tournament Final, coming up in just a couple of weeks' time. Referee for this one, the legendary Johnny Stallion, who dates back to the HCW days, making a rare guest appearance here, and it's great to see him back on our TV screens. After a push off from the Soulkiller, it's 1 out from Lacey James, making it 1 each. The ringsiders shouting greatly at the side of the ring there, and we're looking for the 3rd lockup of the contest. Big knee to the midsection of Lacey James and the head into the top turnbuckle. One more time goes Lacey James. Switches it around. Quickly done. And it's the Soulkiller. Head first into the corner hook. One more time. Soulkiller backing off and asking for mercy, but I don't think he's going to get it against a very aggressive Lacey James. A shot at the fans of the AWA here at ringside from Heathfield Knoll. AWA's first appearance here in Heathfield Knoll. Soulkiller now back on the attack. One of these two, the Soulkiller, who started out here in the AWA back in the HCW days as a referee, or Lacey James, who has been known to don the stripes from time to time. One of these two will be the referee for the next 2 contests. Still to come today, the first AWA World title defense from Jonny Rose as he takes on the SpiderMask, and also the former AWA World Heavyweight Champion TC Brown taking on a member of the AIWF World Six-Man Tag Team Champions, Dickie Bowen. That's still to come on the hottest half hour in pro wrestling today. AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia. You can watch us each and every Friday night on Sky Channel 175. That's Ben TV at 10 o'clock. And also at 12:30. Wherever you're watching us, thanks for joining us. This one, all action. Caught off guard there was Lacey James. Was having a bit of a humding with the referee. Snapmare not executed greatly as Lacey got tangled in the ropes, but a nice chin lock applied now from the loud mouth Soulkiller. Side headlock. Elbows to the midsection. Lacey James off the rope she goes, but a big clothesline takes her down. And back to the chin lock we go once again. Wise wrestling from the Soulkiller to go back to the move that seemed to be doing the job a little earlier on. Lacey James back to her feet now. Elbows back to the midsection. Will it happen again? No. Ducks the clothesline, but caught with the elbow on the return from the right side rope.
Oh, yes, I am.
Will it be a pin attempt? No. Chin lock once again. 3rd time round now. Lacey James gasping for air. You see she pulls her head back up to try and straighten the windpipe a little bit. And it's the elbows in the midsection once again. Off the ropes, ducks the clothesline, ducks the elbow this time, and a big one. to the Soulkiller. 2 in a row now. Up for the sidewalk slam. Not quite enough. Not quite enough to keep a former light heavyweight champion down. We've seen many names of the Soulkiller, but since his recent bad attitude turn, he certainly kept that Soulkiller name. Big boot. Rose are up now. Pin attempt. I believe the feet were on the ropes, but I'm not sure. The winner, the Soulkiller, which means Lacey James, will be the referee for the next 2 contests. Be sure to join us. Soulkiller, your winner in match number 1. We're back here on AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia with the very first title defense for the new AWA World Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Number 1, Jonny Rose from Oldham. There he is with the belt, making his way to ringside. Never at a loss for words. Here's the number 1 from Oldham. This one coming to you from Wolverley Carnival in the heart of the Wire Forest. A 1-fall contest. Referee, as a result of the last match, is Lacey James when she lost to the Soulkiller. This one, the first title defense for that man. Number 1, Jonny Rose, looking very happy, very confident with himself right now. But the last time Jonny Rose wrestled the man he's wrestling today, it was the other guy that was picking up the victory. And here he is, SpiderMask, just a few weeks ago, right here on AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia. It was SpiderMask that picked up the win over Jonny Rose. That was before Rose beat TC Brown for the AWA World Heavyweight Championship. So this one is for all the marbles. SpiderMask got his championship match based on his win a couple of weeks ago right here on TV. 1 fall. 15-minute time limit in this one. Some great fans at ringside. Each and every year we come to Wolverley Carnival, and each and every year AWA makes a huge impression on this event. Trying to get the fans on his side. SpiderMask, slightly taller and certainly a lot faster than Jonny Rose. Jonny Rose with the edge in size and experience. 1 fall decides this one. I'm your host, Dick Weatherspoon, bringing you the action on AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia each and every Friday night on Sky Channel 175. That's Ben TV. You can catch us at 10 p.m. and also at 12:30 a.m. each and every Friday. First lockup of the contest, and it's Rose taking SpiderMask to the ropes. Once again, side headlock applied now from Rose. Big smile on Rose's face. He looks happy with the situation so far, but you don't want to be taking SpiderMask lightly. A great light heavyweight contender for sure as we go rope to rope now. Big shoulder tackle. Rose goes straight through the wrestling superhero. Once again, very confident, very arrogant. As we're ready for the third lockup of the contest. Fans solidly supporting SpiderMask here in Wolverley. The rain's held off here for us for this great event. Side headlock once again from Rose now. Cinching it in. Shot to the midsection. Oh, Maybe a thumb to the eye there from Rose. Once again, midsection. And straight through. SpiderMask goes the AWA World Heavyweight Champion. Still to come in this half hour of professional wrestling, the former AWA World Champion TC Brown set to take on a member of the AIWF World Six-Man Tag Team Champions, the Muscles from Mansfield, Dickie Bowen. That's still to come. Circling now, Jonny Rose and the SpiderMask. Third headlock now from Jonny Rose. He saw it successful in the first two. Cranking it in once again. Two times now we've seen the headlock into the tackle, which is plowed through SpiderMask, but not this time. A hip toss from SpiderMask, showing that strength, that superhero-like strength. Shot to the arm now from SpiderMask to Jonny Rose on his knees. And for the first time in the contest, SpiderMask is in control. Really wrenching on the bigger man's arm. Back to his feet now is the world champion, threatening to punch him, but Spider-Man cranks it on a little harder, which opened the fist of Rose now, using his head as the SpiderMask. Poke to the eye, shortcut for sure. Drop down. Whoa, a butt there from Rose. Off the ropes, going for the knee lift. But a big roll up on the champion. Oh, just the two. I thought we were going to see a brand new AWA World Heavyweight Champion. Real quick here.
I didn't realize it was going to hurt as much as this.
I thought it was going to be SpiderMask taking the bout home. Big dive across the arm of Jonny Rose.
That's a tarantula.
Really wrenching that left arm, putting the knee against the face of Rose now. SpiderMask in control here, keeping the big man grounded.
Tell you what, he might as well have come in my house and stole everything. It was illegal.
Very smart wrestling from SpiderMask.
I'm getting up now, kid. Watch this.
As long as he's wrenching on that arm, and Rose is down, trying to nip up now. Unsuccessful. Will he try it again? Nope. Nothing this time.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
A failed attempt at the nip up.
No.
And a big leg drop right across the arm and shoulder of the AWA World Heavyweight Champion, Jonny Rose. To his knees now. Thinking through his next move, I'm sure. Referee Lacey James asking if he wants to give up. He doesn't. And a big punch right to the top of the nose from Rose, using the ropes now. Right across the eyes of the SpiderMask. Hanging him on the top rope, out to dry right now. Pulls that rope away. And Spider-Man back in trouble now. The question is, how much pain is that arm giving Rose here? Big karate-like thrust to the throat of the SpiderMask. Duck in the clothesline, duck in the elbow. Big cross-body block. Could this be all? No. Kick out from Rose. Sends SpiderMask out the ring. What's going on here is Rose loading that knee pad like we've seen him do a couple of times here on TV. No! He went for the knee lift, but he was caught. Shot to the belly from the Spider. Whoa, a little trouble getting in there. And that was a knee lift right to the jaw of SpiderMask. A little assist from the middle rope there and keeping hold of the AWA World Heavyweight title. On this occasion, the number 1 Jonny Rose. A victory in his first title defense against the man that beat him a couple of weeks ago right here on TV. Stay with us. We'll be back with more AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia right after this. Our final match on this week's episode of AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia
lots and lots of shouting now because we're going to be bringing out one of
sees the former AWA World Heavyweight Champion TC Brown going one-on-one with the current AIWF World Six-Man Tag Team Champion Dickie Bowen, the Muscles from Mansfield. This one refereed by Lacey James. There is Ben TV official Lee Trotman in the ring, announcing the wrestlers for this contest. A good look at the crowd here at Wolverley Carnival. One fall, 10-minute time limit. Dickie Bowen versus TC Brown, one-on-one. TC Brown on his quest to raise back up the ranks to get himself a title shot. Jonny Rose, who we've just seen, with a victory over the SpiderMask. There is the World Six-Man Tag Team Champion, along with Nick Flagg and Thomas J. Curtis, of course, making the network team. They are the AIWF World Six-Man Tag Team Champions. The youngest champion in AWA history, even dating back to the HCW days, is young Dickie Bowen at just 15 years old. He was tag team champions. And here is the very, very popular TC Brown from Cirencester in Gloucestershire. Here he is. Always happy to see the fans at ringside. They come to see him no matter where he is. This one ain't going to be easy for TC Brown, let me tell you. Dressed in pink and black as a mark of respect to his very good friend, his idol, his hero, the Hitman Bret Hart. Shaking hands with Lacey James.
Okay guys, right, so all checks.
Checking over the boots now. This one. Two big names here in AWA.
Checks done as well.
Headline names.
Happy to be here for you fans. As always, has he done his homework yet?
Be sure to join us next week here on AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia.
Okay, I'll just
we will see the Barnsley Brawler going one-on-one with Jonny Rose in the third of the best of three matches. And we will also see more action still to be named. I'm hoping we will get a note as so I can tell you what the next match will be. Kicks now to the midsection. A jump attack by young Dickie Bowen, which is wise wrestling. A bigger guy is TC Brown. We go from corner to corner now. Reversal. And in goes Dickie Bowen. Big left-hand shots to the midsection. One right up the side of the head. Two now. Suplex attempted. Looks like it is. No. Dickie Bowen punches his way out of that one. Quick as a cat. Not happy with the ringsiders. Holding his back. Must have been after that posting. Taking full advantage of the 10 count outside the ring now. TC Brown has got hold of him. Suplex attempt. He's coming from the inside to the outside now. No, he's hanging him out to dry. He's got him. He got him. It was a struggle, but he got him all the same. That's a suplex, but right into the ropes. Wouldn't have done his legs any good there. Luckily for Bowen, the ropes were there to save him from that pin attempt. TC Brown back on the attack now. Switched by Dickie Bowen with a poke in the eye, a couple of punches, and now hanging TC Brown out to dry. Not afraid to bend and break a rule, not bake a rule. Dickie Bowen will do anything he can to win. He's a street thug. From the streets of Mansfield. He calls himself the Muscles from Mansfield. 2 pin attempts. Oh, nicely wrapped up there. But lucky once again for Dickie Bowen that the ropes were there. A shot from Brown. Rings the arm now. Once again. Doubling Dickie Bowen over for the big elbow to the shoulder of the Muscles from Mansfield. TC Brown in control. Step over. Really cranking on that arm.
TC Brown might have to wash his hands now.
TC Brown, 2 times AWA World Heavyweight Champion. The first time he won the big Rumble Mania back in January. Then he lost it to the Preacher Mike Cash over the Easter weekend. Couple of weeks later, defeated Mike Cash to win that bout back. But he lost it to Jonny Rose, and he is on the quest now to get it back for the 3rd time. He's hoping to rise back up the ranks. He's not lost a match since. A big dive from Dickie Bowen, but the pool was empty. TC Brown gets out the way. Both men are hurt now. This could be whoever gets up first gets the win in this one. We're 6 minutes into the action. TC Brown versus the Muscle from Mansfield, Dickie Bowen. Big stakes in this one. Both men want to rise up the ranks. Both men consistently in the AWA top 10. A right hand from Dickie. One from Brown. One from Dickie and one from Brown. One from Dickie and one from Brown. Exchanging shots center ring now. A big forearm shot. This one becoming a brawl. And it's TC that's taking over now. Big kick to the midsection, maybe a little south of the border. Pushing and shoving from the referee, and a twist of fate from Lacey James. Puts Dickie Bowen down. She couldn't handle the backlash from Dickie, and she took the man down. Sharpshooter applied now. The world famous finishing maneuver of TC Brown, and he picks up the victory. TC Brown victorious over Dickie Bowen with the help of his friend and referee for today, Lacey James.
Dickie Bowen making a fast exit there at the ring.
Sent over the top rope, sent him packing.
So there goes with Bowen in a second.
I've just been handed a note
What we can do is that if you stick that
from our producer. Next week
thank you very much, Silver.
is the Barnsley Brawler versus Jonny Rose, the third of the best of three. And we will also have Dickie Bowen versus Lacey James next week here on AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia. We'll see you then.